do something crazy with me. So hi, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? If you've not been here before, my name is Rachel and I have a crazy idea. So it actually is an accidental that it times in with November, but if you're a writer, you probably know that tomorrow is National Novel Writing Month. And what that is writers all over the world challenge themselves to write 50,000 words across a month of a new project. I will link the website down below. For short, it is called NaNoWriMo, or Nano if you're completely lazy like me. And every year in our house we've participated in this challenge and it's a lot of fun. And this just happens to coincide with something I've wanted to do for a while. So life, as it has been for so many people over the last couple of years, has been crazy and hectic, and I am absolutely no different. And that has had a profound effect on my writing and my career and where I want to be with all the things I want to do. And I always had this idea of challenging myself to write and publish a book within 30 days. I am a fast writer, so I have that advantage, but I'm wanting to challenge myself this month, and it just happens to be NaNoWriMo as I'm recording this, but if you are watching it much later, it can be done any month. It's not nano specific, it just is literally a coincidence of when it hit. But I want to challenge myself to write and publish a book within 30 days, just to see if I can do it. So what I'm going to share is my journey of doing that. I'm going to do short videos every day to update on my word count, where I am with my story and all that. My plan is to get the story written in about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks at a maximum. I want to give myself a week and a half to get it edited, to get it proofread, and then to get it uploaded to the retailers so that it can be purchased. And I want to share that journey with you. So you may be asking, why am I doing this? What's the point? So I've been studying a lot about writing, and I have just taken Becca Syme's Write Better Faster course. And one thing I learned in that is that all writers are different. We all write at different speeds. Some are fast, some people are what others would consider slow. Doesn't mean they are slow. And there kind of is like this stereotype that if you write a book fast, go for this book a month kind of thing, you're writing a poor quality book. And I've never believed that to be true. I've always been a fast writer and not had a problem with getting words on the page super fast. And it's almost like feeling shame that you can write fast, because you can and feel as if they're wondering how your book can be any good if you write a book fast. And so it's a little bit to prove that speed doesn't necessarily mean bad quantity, but it's the purpose is also for me is to prove to myself again that I can write a book in a month, because over these last 2 years I've just really got off track with things, and I want to get back to a place where I'm happy in my own process again. So one of the things I noticed when studying Becca's course was that for me, she does this like Clifton Strengths test, talks about your personality type, and that's been fantastic because it's given a real insight into myself. So I've always written, and I've written fast. I've always been a fast writer. That's just me. I can knock out 10,000 words in a day and it's not a problem. 6,000 is probably my optimal. 10,000 is kind of like my best day. And lately I've been really struggling with that, and I've fallen into this trap that I think so many writers probably do, is being in all these fantastic groups. So there's like the 20 books to 50k group, there's the Wide for the Wing group, there's some Writer Millionaire group as well, and they are all amazing groups, and they have such a wealth of information for you, and I've learned so much being in those groups. But one of my problems is that one of my top 5 personality traits is competition, and so I can find it very easy that I will compare myself to other people, and because another trait has me wanting to achieve, I can find that it's so easy for me to compare myself and kind of like get lost in this rabbit hole of not writing because I feel like a failure. And I realised that reading other people's journeys is not the best thing for me at the moment, and that is not digging at anyone sharing their journeys. I love people sharing their writing journeys to #1 on Amazon, to earning their first million. I think that those journeys are absolutely amazing, but I know for me at the moment they just I'm not in the right place for them. So this challenge is for me to get back into the writing saddle, into a healthy way of writing every single day, immersing myself in the story, bringing my characters to life for myself, and just enjoying the process. And you know, I kind of like have this personality where I go full focus into something. So the idea came to me to do this 30-day writing challenge for me, and I may fail, I may not achieve what I want, or I may hit exactly what I want, and both outcomes are perfectly fine. This is just, I want to write a book in 30 days and I want to get it published, and I want to take you on that journey, and I want to do it for me, and I want to do it to show you that it is possible to write quick and to write well, and I just want to take you through that journey with me. So I'm hoping that by sharing my process that it inspires you and shows you that writing isn't actually as hard as it seems and sometimes feels. And it isn't necessarily like trying to get you to write a book in a month, because maybe that's not your jam, and that's fine, or maybe it is. But I just want to take you along for the process. So every day I'm going to kind of do an update as to where I am. I'm going to try and show you as much of my process as humanly possible. And I'm just going to take you along for the ride. And like I said, maybe I'll fail. And if I do, that's totally fine. This is just an experiment and some fun for me, and that's really what this is about. It's about putting the fun back into my writing, because I think when we are authorpreneurs, it can be so easy to just get lost in the business side of it. And you know, I was reading Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. It's a fantastic book. If you ever get a chance, go and pick it up and have a read of it. And she says that we shouldn't make demands of our writing to pay the bills, to pay the mortgage, to do this, that and the other, because it could ultimately kill it. And I can see how that is, how that can happen. So my point of this isn't to publish a book and make millions. Would be lovely, but that's not the point. My point is to write a book at the speed I enjoy writing at, get into the story, publish a book and get it out there, and just share that process. And it's to kind of bring my creativity back and my love for writing back to where I want it to be, to where I enjoy it. So yeah, so join me in the comments, follow my journey, join along with me, as this happens to be at the same time as National Novel Writing Month. If you are doing NaNoWriMo, you know, share that with me too. How's your word count going? What are you doing? What are you writing? So I will see you tomorrow. Wish me luck, and cheer me along and join in if you want to. So if you're along for the ride, be sure to smash that notification bell so that you get notified every time I post a new video, which is going to be daily. Hit that subscribe button and give this video a good old thumbs up, and wish me luck. And until tomorrow, see you later.